The key is dare to take your first step to start the business. After you take the first step, then so many doors will be open to you.
Hello again, everybody. As usual, we are taking trips around Asia Pacific, and we are here to listen to stories of all the different EO members, EO spouses. And today, we're actually going to be listening to an EO Accelerator. And we are really listening to all their stories of how they're getting through these times. Some of them are innovating, some of them are pivoting, some of them are going through very tough challenges. But the main important thing is that how can we learn all the important lessons that everyone is going through so that we can learn and grow ourselves. So we were once a startup, right? We grew our companies. We were hungry. We faced many challenges of growth, but we hung on, we persevered. And through all these times, most of us took years to build all this up. Some of us started very early, some of us later. But the bottom line is that all entrepreneurs are not spared from tough times. We all went through that, right? Some of us are probably facing our most challenging times today. But what if we were halfway there and this suddenly hit? How do we manage this? So today, we are going to Jakarta to talk to Yasa Singgih, an EO accelerator that started his business when he was 15 years old. And through obviously tough situations, which we will find out in a little while. He is the current CEO of Forges Distributions Indonesia, right? And we are honored and privileged to be able to talk to him today. Hello, my friend, Yasa.
Oh my God. Hi, Raymond.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm very nervous now.
Oh my God, man. Don't be nervous. Why are you so nervous, man?
Two things, because the interview is with you, my trainer in EO Accelerator, and this is also the first time I do interview in English.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Sorry if there will be some mistakes in my English.
No problem, man. We are EO, right? We all learn from everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So let's begin, right? Yasa, yeah. But could you maybe share a little bit about what you are doing currently?
Okay. So now, currently my company name is Forge Distributions Indonesia. It's a direct-to-consumer lifestyle company. Mm-hmm. We have several brands under the company now. Seven brands from skincare. We import from Korea and Taiwan. Then we also have local brands for the shoes called Men's Republic and Women's Republic.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to rewind you back, and we're going to try and get some lessons out of this conversation. And we all love lessons here in EO, right?
Yes.
So 15 years old.
Yeah.
A lot of people at 15 years old, we just started playing. They just started going to sports. They just understood what is this human called girls or boys, right? But you started your entrepreneurship journey at 15. Am I right?
Yeah. Right.
So why did that happen?
Okay. At first, I think I'm just an ordinary teens that love to play every day. But suddenly, there was a turning point of my life. When I was 15 years old, my father got a heart attack for the first time. And at the time, it was the time that I started to thinking that, what if today is the last day of my parents? What I already did to make them proud. So at the time, I decided to stop receive money from my parents. My parents only paid for my school bills until senior high school. Mm-hmm. Then I started to trying to sell some stuff from accessories, clothes, coffee shop, and I started to be independent from 15 years old. So the turning point is because of my father got a heart attack, and I started to think about how to help my economic condition of my family, because I'm the last son of my family. So
Okay.
my parents will be working until my school is done, right? So
Mm.
I want to help them to be independent as soon as possible.
Okay. You
Mm.
say you're the youngest.
Yes, I'm the youngest.
Okay. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have two oldest brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So being the youngest, was it a lot of pressure at 15 starting work?
Uh, I just feel that uh, I feel I want to help my parents because if I do calculation, if my parents work until my school is done, they
Yeah.
have to work until around 50, until 60 years old. So
Mm.
I think I need to help my parents to retire as soon as possible. They don't need to pay my school again, so I need to start to be independent as soon as possible. That's why I
Wow.
started to selling some stuffs for help me to pay my bills.
Wow. So wise at 15 years old. What did you do? What was that first business?
So in Indonesia, in Jakarta, there is I think the biggest like a distribution center, maybe like Guangzhou in China.
Mm-hmm.
Here called Tanah Abang.
Mm-hmm.
Tanah Abang is like a place, so many clothing distribution there. So I get the clothes from Tanah Abang and selling it online.
Okay. What
Yes,
products did you sell online?
clothes, clothes,
Clothes. Ah,
clothes for the first time.
okay. Oh, wow. So no experience with clothes, nothing before. You
Nothing,
just
nothing.
I just decided to sell
Yes,
clothes.
the initial capital is only uh, $40, $40,
Wow. So you
around
started a company
$40,
with $40.
$40, 15 years old.
Wow. Amazing, man. So how do you learn? How do you learn along the way?
uh, yes, because of I'm very lucky that when I grow up, when I was senior high school, the online business in Indonesia is very growing. So when I jump in to sell the clothes through e-commerce, it's like riding the wave.
Hmm.
It's quite easy for me to sell the clothes from online, and suddenly the business grow bigger and bigger uh, from once a week coming to the distribution, then twice a week, third a week. Then suddenly I started to enjoy the business from that business.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to pause for a while. All right. So if, hold on. So when you are going through this and then you're still studying,
Mm.
and obviously you go to university and so on, did you continue this
Yes,
business?
yes. So I think I I'm trying to change some business from clothes. I'm trying to sell accessories. Then
Hmm.
I'm trying to sell coffee shop. But suddenly at the first year of my university, then I met the shoe business. So before the shoe business,
Hmm.
I already tried three type of business. I
Wow.
continue to do business, but failed. Then met with the shoe business when I
Okay.
was 19 years old.
So to let everybody have a context of how many years is this? So how old are you now?
25 this year.
25. So this was 10 years ago. So this is the last 10 years of your life. Yeah?
Yes.
All right. Awesome. So what were your biggest lessons during this time, this last 10 years, in terms of doing
Mm.
these many businesses? Because you say you failed a few times.
Yeah. Uh, I think the home value is start small, but
Mm.
still think big.
Mm.
Uh, I started my business with a very small capital, with no knowledge at all, but just dare to step up, uh, and suddenly the business is grow. So I think the key is dare to take your first step to start the business.
Mm.
After you take the first step, then the so many doors will be open to you.
Mm. Okay. So now you've gone on to doing the business. and obviously it's growing, right?
Yeah.
So you said the last thing, or rather the last business that you were in was to sell shoes.
Shoes, yes.
Yeah. So that was just the previous business, right?
Yes.
The
Until
shoes.
now,
Until now.
I'm still running the shoe business.
Okay, cool. So I guess the question now to ask you is that, so so you are part of EO Accelerator.
Yes. And before that, I joined GSEA as well.
Oh yes, I remember GSEA. Okay.
Yes.
So take us through that journey a little bit. So how did you get involved with GSEA?
Okay, so when I was at the first year of my university, my father just got retired from his office.
Okay.
After working for 25 years for shoes industry in Indonesia. So he knows a lot about the industry. He knows so many factory in Indonesia. He knows everything about shoes industry. So I talked to my father, Pa, what if I want to start shoe business? Can you help me to connect me with the factory? Can you help me to give me the information about shoes industry in Indonesia? And then my father helped me. So I started shoe business 2014 when I was 19 years old with zero capital. Why can zero? Because my father knows a lot of factory.
Yeah.
Then my father has a very good track record in shoes industry. So I can do a term of payment with the factory. So I produced the shoes first, around 6 to 7 dozen. Then I pay 2 months later. And then suddenly the company growing. I don't know about shoes industry at all. I don't have any fashion sense. I don't know at all, but just try and suddenly grow. And then at 2017, suddenly, 2016, I joined one of the biggest competition, the biggest business competition in Indonesia. Was held from the biggest bank here, Bank Mandiri, and I won the competition in national in Indonesia. And suddenly, that bank partnership with EO Indonesia.
I see.
So all the winners from that competition will directly join the GSEA Indonesia to compete again. Then I joined the GSEA Indonesia. Luckily, won at the competition, and then joined GSEA Asia Pacific. Suddenly won again, and then went to the Frankfurt to the GSEA Global. But unfortunately, lost.
Fierce competition.
Yes, but it was the best entrepreneurship journey ever that I ever had. Because before I know GSEA, I'm just running the business as usual. No purpose, no dream, no BHAG, no value, no mission. Just like a trader lah.
Yeah.
Just like business as usual. But after I met EO members, they trained me to join to GSEA, coach me. It was very open my eye, and since that time I know what is my purpose in business, what is my BHAG. I wanted this. Then after the GSEA, 1 year later, I joined EO Accelerator until now.
Wow. So then, did you learn all those terms that you mentioned, BHAG and all that in the EO Accelerator?
Yes, of course. With you, from you.
Okay, I'm just trying to ask you, just to be funny. Yeah. All right, awesome. So obviously you were in a very growing business and going from GSEA to Accelerator, it was going well.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, this whole pandemic hit.
By the way, Raymond,
yes.
I have one news.
Sure.
Before I joined GSEA, I didn't speak English at all.
Oh, wow.
I cannot speak English at all. So at the first time I pitched my GSEA pitch to the judges, one of EO members became my translator.
Oh, wow.
So I only speak Indonesia. Yeah. Then one of the EO members, Cindy Leo, became my translator to speak in English.
Okay.
Then one in Indonesia, and at the final of Asia Pacific competition, should be one of EO member, Nico Lieke, became the translator.
Yeah.
But he pushed me. He said to me, no, I don't want to be your translator. You have to learn to speak in English. because you will go to the global, you have to speak in English.
Yeah.
So I need to push my limit, speak in English. But after that, after the GSE, I decided to speak in English. I joined the master degree program in university in Indonesia in English as well, and joined EO Accelerator. And I now little can speak English lah with you.
Wow, now you're doing an interview fully in English, man.
Yeah. But before that, cannot speak English at all.
Wow, you're very impressive, my friend. That's very impressive. Very inspiring.
EO has changed my life a lot.
Wow. Okay, that's very impressive. So coming back to the topic of this whole issue with the pandemic.
Yeah.
Right. What happened? Anything happened to you?
Oh my
during
God.
This time?
Before this pandemic, I have a plan to graduate to EO this year. Should be. Based on the projection, 2020, our company can graduate from EO Accelerator to EO.
Yeah.
But suddenly the pandemic coming here to Indonesia, from March, our sales dropped by 80 to 90%.
Oh, ouch.
Last month, April, and this month, May should be the best thing for me, for fashion business. Because for the Lebaran, right? For the Ramadan.
Yes.
Everybody should buy fashion. But suddenly, everybody working from home.
Yeah.
No one buy shoes.
Yeah.
No one buy fashion. No one buy lifestyle. Suddenly, the sales drop 80 to 90%.
But shouldn't e-commerce be a hot business at the moment?
Yes, my business is through e-commerce, but my product is not the products that everyone needs now.
Yeah, that's true.
Needs like foods, frozen food, vitamin, healthcare. But my product is a lifestyle. No one's thinking about shoes. They cannot use shoes now. They're only working from home, right?
Yeah.
So, the sales is drop very big. I need to lay off more than 50% of my employee. Some of them unpaid leave. Some of them also cut the salary, 50%. But as a owner, I cut my salary first. I didn't take the salary from March. I didn't take salary again. And after I do the calculation, maybe my cash flow, my runway is only for the next 6 months. If this pandemic still happens here for the next 6 months, for sure the business will close.
Yeah.
I don't have any money to put into the business again.
Yeah.
So I was planning to close the business if the next 6 months nothing happened. I also plan to join the EO Accelerator because no money again.
Yeah. How was the feeling for you?
Oh my God, it was very, very, it was very tough because it is not out of my control, right? This pandemic is out of my control. I feel that I already tried to did my best, but yeah, this is one of the black swan that I cannot control at all. Even if I do marketing, like it's nothing happen. I already sell my product for discount for 50 to 70%, but no one buy the products because no one needs now for the shoes, right? So yeah, it was the before the good news, it was the situation because of the corona.
Okay, so you said you said the word good news. So I'm trying to find something positive out of this story. So what is this good news that you're talking about? So
yes,
what happened?
This is the first time I talk to public about this information because before
first,
this
exclusive news, guys. Exclusive news. All right.
To my best trainer Raymond, because before this I only talk to my AG group in EO Accelerator. Only my family knows, my employee knows, and my AG group now know. So before that I think that Corona will stop my entrepreneurship journey. I need to pivot to change the business and close down the business, and need to try something new.
Mm-hmm.
But suddenly, the the decision is very fast. I have a good friend. He was the EO Accelerator member as well last year. But after he didn't join the EO Accelerator member again, I still to keep the relationship with him. So I talk to him go for the dinner every 2 weeks, keep the relationship. And he has the skincare company in Indonesia. The skincare company is import the brand from Taiwan and Korea. Okay. There are 7 brands they import now in Indonesia. And we are very close. And we said, because both of our business impacted a lot of because of Corona, just we think, what if we merge the business? We consolidate the business, because the structure of the organization is quite same. Like the creative, the social media, the finance, and the structure is same, but the difference only the product.
Yeah.
The business model is same. We sell the products through e-commerce as well. So we said, what if to make it lean, to make it the cost effective, we join both of our employees, both of our company to become one, to have the runway longer.
Yeah.
And suddenly the decision is very fast. Okay, let's do it. After we do it, we pitch to one of the investor. What if you invest to the business? The business, the growth is very good. We grow like double, triple every year. But this month is stuck is only because of Corona. What if the Corona is already done and we invest and we can grow the company to bigger and bigger? Then suddenly the investor said yes, and it saved my company.
Wow. Awesome, man. Congratulations.
Yes. So before this decision, I thought that Corona is bad news, but there is a good in that now.
That's great, man. Yasa.
Yes.
I truly believe sometimes, and I guess one of the reasons why this is happening to you is because I think there's always 2 choices that we can make, right? During a crisis situation, we can sit down and wait, and eventually, hopefully not, but eventually we'll die.
Yeah.
Or we can really just work harder and take action and just do whatever we can. And the opportunities is not guaranteed, but because we chose the path of taking certain actions, it really makes our chances of luck a little bit more.
Yes.
Right? And that's probably what happened to you. Man. So really proud of what has happened, man.
Yes. I think this has happened also because of EO Accelerator. The skincare company that merged with me and I take over the company now. I know him from EO Accelerator. And one of the investors, the shareholders to my company now, also one of them is EO member. So EO has changed my life a lot.
So lesson learned.
And for sure, I will join the next batch of EO Accelerator as well.
All right, awesome, man, awesome.
So should be graduate to EO as soon as possible. But I think because of this Corona, it's good for me to take 1 year in EO Accelerator. Yeah. After that, hopefully, we can join to EO.
Not hopefully, man. You will definitely be there, man.
Yes.
I look out for the day that you join as a fellow EO member of mine, and we can journey all this together, right?
Yes. Yeah. Hopefully.
Awesome, man. Yasa, we are almost running out of time. I wanted to ask you one last question here. So looking at your last 10 years journey, you've been through so many different things, even through EO, through the EO Accelerator, now during this bad crisis and reshaping it making quick decisions about joining with somebody else, pitching to investors and all that. What is the lessons that you can share with our audience today about this whole journey?
Okay, I think the most important thing as an entrepreneur for me is the value. Before I joined EO, I don't know about what is the value of my life. But after I joined EO, I realized that value is very important. I think that my partner, the investor, wanted to invest to me is not because of I'm the smartest one, because not because of my business is the best business to invest, but I think it's because me as a founder and my partner is a valuable person. We try to keep our track record good, trust and respect, try to do our best, and just try to do my best lah. So I think the biggest lessons is after I joined EO, our business grow if the entrepreneurs grow. So our business is the reflection of me as an entrepreneur, my partner as an entrepreneur. So the biggest lesson is before we want to fix the business, fix the entrepreneur first, fix the founder first, keep the value alive, and then the values inside the company will alive as well. Sorry, my English is not good.
That was perfect, man, Yasa. That was perfect. So thank you so much for joining me today, sharing your journey. It's been inspiring for me as well, going through this journey with you. And I look forward to doing another year of Accelerator with you again.
Yes.
And really all the best on this new journey ahead for you.
Thank you so much, Raymond.
All right. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody, for listening in today on today's episode of Sustaining APAC. And really, this whole journey has been crazy for most of us. But I think what's important for us to realize is that there's always an opportunity in crisis, right? We just have to open our eyes, work very hard, and just look out for it. So thank you once again, everybody, for listening. Always remember, right? Always remember that we are all in this together, right?
Yes.
Have a good day.